This meeting is being transcribed.
What's emailable?
Okay.
But we can have it run if you want.
Either way.
We'll email it to you.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's 1:35. Gonna call the meeting to order.
Commissioners have had the opportunity to review the agenda and have no conflicts requiring recusal or abstention. Commissioner McPherson,
Yes.
Commissioner Asaki,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry. Yes.
Pledge allegiance. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, item 3. Approval of the agenda.
So moved.
With removing 14A.
Yeah.
With removing 14A.
So moved.
Is there any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? None being. Agenda is approved. Item number 4. Is there anybody here wishing to have any public comment that signed in or online? Okay. Item number 5. Minutes of the October 23rd, 2025 meeting. Is there any additions or corrections? Nope, none being. All in favor, say aye.
Mhm.
Any discussion? None being. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Or anybody against? Motion carries. Item number 6, disbursements.
So moved.
Support.
Is there any discussion?
Individually, like October 31st and then November 7th, or we just move it in?
We're approving
6A and B.
it'll be
Okay,
the bills and stuff here.
right. I was just curious if you were doing A and B.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there any discussion? I have a question on a couple. Howard and Howard attorneys. On page 1 of 3.
Per year, we recovered over $220,000 from insurance companies. For example, like when there's a car accident and a resident damages our sign, we can then go after the insurance company for the reimbursement. That's the attorneys that handle all of that recovery.
Accident, they, all right. And then item number 61009, Mackinac Administrators. It says outside equipment rental. And I thought they didn't have anything to do with rentals. I think that might be a typo.
No, that was a damage claim on a piece of equipment that was rented, and it went through Mackinac and legal, and that was the settlement on the repairs.
Okay, what was the repair?
The engine on the skid steer was destroyed, we'll put it that way.
And I had one other one. No, that's not it. Never mind. All in favor? Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Against? None being, motion carries. Item number 7, permits.
We can do A and B, Mr. Chairman. It's recommended board approve the permits and the adopt the road applications as submitted by staff.
So moved.
Support.
Is there any discussion? Talia, you had some questions prior. Could you guys give us a brief overview of how you adopt a road, how it happens, or how often, if you do adopt a road, do you have to clean it?
Okay, there's a number of questions in there, so I'll start with what I heard first.
We have approximately, well, what we have is we have 383 groups, and that comes down to about 601 miles. We have it on the website to where a citizen can come in and look and pick a segment that hasn't been adopted. And then we can start with the paperwork. So when that comes in, we do that. Then the other question was 3 times. Usually we do a spring, a summer, and a fall. Okay?
We provide them with that.
Yes.
Training.
Yes. When they come in, you know, we supply the bags, the vests. Okay?
Then you put a sign up too, right?
Yes.
Dates of.
And yes. And there's dates for the cleanups.
How many, in each group, how many people does it take to do it on average? Or what do we expect?
It varies. We have people that just have a couple, and then we have other people that have a scout troop that comes in and just does the whole thing. So it's hard to say how many people are each time, but it can vary. Depends on the group.
So of the areas available, how much penetration are we getting with coverage? I mean, do we got a lot of the roads covered, or would they like to use more groups, or?
Well, we can always use more groups, right? I mean, it's nice that people are doing that, because we obviously don't have the workforce to do that. Well, I don't know. That's a great question. I will figure out or try to figure out what percentage of our roads are covered under that.
Or is there areas that you need coverage on and nobody's volunteering for it, or?
I'd have to look at the map that's online.
600 out of 2,700.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Thank you, Daryl.
Miles covered out of 27.
Yeah.
But we'd have to look, that 2,700 total includes subdivision streets.
Yeah.
And people don't adopt subdivision streets.
Right.
1,300 of them.
Yeah. See there.
All right, well, thanks for the report on it. I learned a little bit more on it, so. Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye, opposed, motion carries. Item number 8.
Recommend board adopt the resolution setting our 2026 board meeting dates.
Is there any discussion? This is something we do every year, right?
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
And it can be altered if needed?
Yes.
There are copies in the middle.
Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? None being, motion carries. Item number 9A and, get through us?
Yep.
Okay.
Recommend board adopt the resolutions, dates and easements recording. So move.
Is there any discussion? None being, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None being, motion carries. Item number 10.
Number 10, recommend board adopt the resolutions authorizing the deposit of just compensation, and that it makes its declaration of taking. So move.
Support.
Discussion? I have a question. So I read this, and it sounds like the person doesn't want to take the offer we gave them? And now we're gonna do eminent domain, or?
Correct. This is the first step in order to initiate the condemnation proceeding in, under the statute of import.
So we went back with another offer, all that can drop, we do that, or?
Yeah, so our right-of-way team usually engages in negotiation. So that's the one that you just approved, that's already happened. They did not take the offer that was presented to them. So based upon the appraisal that's done by statute, that's what those numbers come from. So we reached an impasse in terms of that information. So now the next step is to go through the condemnation proceeding, which is eminent domain. So in order to go to a court, we would need these documents first. Declaration of taking.
And how often do we come across this?
Well, it depends obviously on whether or not the offers are accepted by homeowners, right? I mean, so usually it tends to happen more in a commercial setting than in a residential setting. We tend to have to condemn more often commercially now. It's also size and scope of the project.
Do we handle that in-house?
As much as we can, smaller ones, we tend to do in-house.
Yeah.
Larger ones, especially commercial, they tend to go to our outside counsel. So we do an internal vetting. To
We
determine
normally use outside.
Dickinson Wright or Belmont.
And
Those are our top two.
how far, is this gonna hold up a project?
Engineering comes to us ahead of time so that we hopefully don't do that, but there's some timelines in the condemnation statute, as long as the court adheres to those timelines, we try to make sure that we are working very closely with engineering, so as not to hold up the project.
And there's a number of times when we get to this step, and I'll just say the property owner knows we're really serious, that they say, oh,
So those are mine.
or they'll say, you know, $2,000 more than this, and at that point, that's where we come back and tell you that it's probably giving them a little bit more, so we don't have the court expense.
Sure. Okay, thank you for the explanation. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Carried. Item number, excuse me, 10,
11.
11, I'm sorry.
Recommend board adopt the resolution approving our 2025, 2026 winter maintenance guidelines, which we'll be probably using Sunday.
Let's vote that.
Any discussion? This is a lot of information here,
Mm-hmm.
but this is like our guide, right, to how,
So playbook.
yeah. All right.
On your board.
I saw the video.
So which one's the hardest route of all these?
Oh, well, it depends. Probably, I guess, the ones that are probably least desired, I'll put it that way, are probably ramp runs.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of dead time in between the actual application of salt and scraping, so they can be the longest runs.
Yeah, the bigger interchange, 275, 96.
I always see trucks idling, like, ready to go. Sometimes for a half hour, but that's timing and you're ready when it hits, or.
Tell them to get going. No, usually what they're doing is they're staging, and, you know, if you're probably talking about before the snow event has occurred.
Yeah.
To make our call outs is, if it's a call out, not during the day, you usually have to plan on about a 2-hour window to get trucks in. So the snow duty officer has to watch the weather and all that and try and time it up. Sometimes we're early, sometimes we're late, sometimes we hit it right. But in the cases that you're seeing them, you know, they're expecting the snow start at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And we have our people out there by 4, and then all of a sudden the snow doesn't come till 5. It's better to have them out on the road, on the ramp, because then when it does go, they don't have to drive out to it.
I got you. Yeah, Wayne County does the same thing too.
Yeah, so they're basically just staging it on that route.
Okay. All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion carries. Item number 12.
Recommend board adopt the resolution ratifying the closure of Walden Road.
Is there any, discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 13.
Recommend board approve the 25, 26 maintenance agreement with the city of Farmington for Farmington Road.
Support.
Is there any discussion? None being, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item number, 14A.
14B through A, recommend board approve the winter maintenance agreements with the cities listed.
Is there any discussion? We asked Dennis this question, in our little pre-meeting we had. And I guess that's where the cities are taking over work for us. We're paying them.
Yeah, these are typically come from requests from the city because they can give a higher level of service than we can. And I always use an example, and it's probably the extreme case with like the city of Troy. They have 71 miles. Yeah, they take it, and it's 13. They have 13 trucks working those 71 miles. We'll have 3. So it's a thing that they look for, and you know, we it's a lump sum payment. It's not at cost, so on a mild winter, they may work out well for them. On a heavy winter, it works out in our favor, but overall, it's a good balance, and we increase it appropriately every year, the agreement.
Yeah. Now, this is less of a headache for us too, more or less. Not a headache, but
Well, just less miles we have to clear. I mean, it gives our drivers time to go home, or, you know, we'll be finishing the cleanup quicker because those miles are being done by others.
And some are stubs, and we'd have to go out of our way to.
Yeah, like, Rochester has one where it breaks right in the middle of the road. There's no intersection there. So, yep. So they'll continue to the intersection, and it makes it easier instead of us trying to go halfway down the road and them going halfway down the road. It just lets them complete that section.
okay. And do we get the complaints to our OCRC, or do they go to?
No,
the city?
they come to us, but again, you know, the road is under our jurisdiction. It's still our responsibility. But we typically don't get those calls because, again, their level of service is going to be a little better than ours because they're covering a much smaller area. You know, they get to a route within 2 minutes of leaving their DPW. Ours are driving sometimes 15, 20 minutes to get to the route. So we typically don't get those. And when we do, we've got good relationships. Our supervisors in the district have good relationships with their DPW staff, and we'll just call, and, you know, if they're having a problem, sometimes they'll call us and let us know.
Okay, thank you for the update on that.
Yep.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Item number 15.
A through E, recommend board approve the consultant task order agreements for the projects listed.
Is there a second? Is there any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, none being, motion carries. Item number 15.
16A, receive bids for aggregate spreader parts. Recommend board award it to Truck and Trailer Specialty.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Item number
16B,
16.
receive bids for fasteners to keep full program. Is recommended board awarded to Terminal Supply.
Discussion? I've stopped at the garage on Rochester Road.
Troy Garage.
Garage. And I've seen a nice rack of nuts and bolts. Is that what this is?
Well, it's just terminals, right?
Well, they're with the little boxes.
Yes.
That's it.
That's pretty nice, pretty well stocked.
Yep. And
Organized.
they come back as needed and restock, so.
Okay.
It's much easier than us trying to order 10,000 different little bolts and nuts into inventory.
All in favor, say aye. Now, each garage has this, right?
Yes.
Awesome, all right. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
16C, those are received bids for a SCAD's regional software maintenance and license. It's recommended board reject the bid and we'll go out to rebid.
So moved. Second. Any discussion? So in a nutshell, what is this? This is, did it meet specs or what?
Our licenses that we need to run our adaptive traffic signal system called SCAT. The vendor that we normally use didn't have the pricing in time for our bid. And the bidder that did bid, I've never heard of them. And asking for references, we got no responses. And they're not a licensed distributor to distribute the SCAT software in the United States.
So this is the one we're with.
So we're rejecting this bid. And we'll rebid it.
Is it gonna, affect us doing business?
No, it will not. Because our licenses are in effect till the end of November, so we're good.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Item 16D.
Receive bids for high performance cold patch. It's recommended the board award it to East Saginaw Paving and Lakeland.
So moved. There a second?
Support.
Support. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. 16E.
Receive bids for our annual requirements for sand chloride. Recommend board award it to Tri-City Aggregates.
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? So, sand chloride, that's for, the stove.
The gravel roads. It gives, a texture attraction on icy gravels because you can't salt and remove the ice and snow from the gravel. So we scrape them as best we can. And you'll always get a sheen of ice on there. So we just have them sand it and it gives the vehicles traction. The chloride will melt into the ice a little bit and then the sand will stick there almost like sandpaper, almost creating a sandpaper surface.
Is this the stuff the environmentalists talk about? We're going into the streams and,
Well, the environmentalists are talking about salt and brine and sand chloride and everything else. So, I'm sure it's a part of their conversations. Yes.
okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. 16 up, right?
Yep. Receive bids for our annual requirements for brake parts. Recommend board award it to A1 Truck Parts and Neo Part Transit.
So moved.
Support.
Is there any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. 17A.
A, recommend board approve the My Deal purchase from Spectrum Wireless for 68 Kenwood Woody.
So moved.
Support.
Is there any discussion? Are these the ones they have in the trucks or I thought we had radios in the trucks where you can be hands-free? For the,
Yes, they still need they still have the
Yeah,
mic.
Yeah, still have a
these
mic.
are mic and two-way.
Yeah, these are two-way,
You wanna-
the mic.
View it as a CB.
Yeah.
We put new radios in all of our new equipment
so this is for
for the tandem dump trucks, for the boom trucks, for
Graders,
graders,
shovels,
Pickups.
tractors.
shovels,
Anything.
tractor, any of our equipment that
their, okay. And do we get this replaced every 2 years, 3 years?
every time it's a new vehicle.
Yeah, we put it in new.
This is for the new vehicles that
Yes.
this is going on,
That
okay,
will-
and them last for, we don't know yet, right?
Hopefully the life of the equipment.
Yeah, hopefully 10 years or so.
All right,
Do the old ones go with the old vehicles, or just we sell the old car?
Sometimes we'll take them out if they're still in good shape, like if someone wrecks a pickup or something, we'll pull out the radio. Other times we'll just let it go with at auction. Just depends on the age and type.
and we install them or they come install them?
We install.
So we have one garage that does all that?
It's back in District 8.
An electrical shop.
All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye, opposed, motion carries. Item 17B.
Recommend board approve the My Deal purchase of one GMC van from Pat Wetzel Buick GMC.
So move. Second. Is there any discussion? No discussion? It's gonna be red, it says, right?
Yep.
Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Item number 18.
Recommend board refer the litigation to the legal department.
So move. Discussion? So we're gonna do this in-house? That's why I was questioning So,
We have to transfer it from the small claims division of the district court to the regular division of the district court, so that we can appear. Yeah.
now, do we get these quite often?
Once a year maybe with the small claims. But this one will answer it with a motion.
Because they're only asking for like
$1,200 bucks.
$12, and I want to see us run 2,000 legal fees.
We're gonna have someone.
All right. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Item number 19. New business.
I have none. Other than, I guess, to point out, this is the back of the agenda, is the department reports that will be coming.
I have something, with the lettering of the vehicles, that should be next month. I was told the end of November.
Yeah, we got the decals last week, so I'm working with my staff so that we can go around and make sure we get all of the vehicles. So, yep,
They're gonna be,
that side.
okay, awesome. All right. All right, item number 20. Are we at, down that 20, we said we had something on the back?
Well, just that's the department schedule when they'll give.
Reports?
Yep.
Okay, how are we doing with, the replacing the engineer?
Well, I think we're out recruiting, right? Mason's job.
Right, the posting is out there. I believe HR is actively recruiting.
We are actively recruiting for it.
Nationwide, locally, or how do, I mean, okay.
We have received a couple of applicants surprisingly from different parts of the country so far.
What's the ideal candidate we're looking for, like MDOT people or,
Somebody who is a licensed professional engineer and has years of experience in managing construction projects, road and bridge projects. Ideally, somebody who's familiar with the MDOT processes and managing projects that have been funded with federal aid.
How many years of experience or range?
It starts with 7 years, minimum of 7 years.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, typically that's what division heads are, minimum of 7, but we'd like to see a little bit more. Again, as Sam mentioned, so we start dealing with the MDOT rules and Federal Highway Administration rules. And that person has to be able to talk to residents, business owners along the road and communicate well with the township or city where the project's at. It's a very important job.
any other, discussion? Need a motion to adjourn? Thank you, everybody.
I need to have a conversation with Shannon about that.
I didn't want to assume.
Uh-huh, that's right. What happened?
That's one.
Wow.